massive thanks to everyone that did my first video and left me comments and feedback. It was so nice to see. So today I thought I would do another video for you. This one's going to be focusing on strength. We're going to be working our cores today and doing yoga for a strong core. Just a little disclaimer, I am well aware of how bland my backdrop is. I am working on it, so stay tuned for something a little bit more inspiring. So enough rambling, let's crack on with the video. We're going to start the class by coming to a comfortable seated position, rolling the shoulders up and back, keeping the chest open and sitting with a straight spine. Palms can be facing up or facing down, resting gently on the knees, and then gently close the eyes. And start connecting to the breath. Breathing deeply. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Notice the environment around you. If you can hear anything, the sensation of the air against your skin, and then bring your awareness within your body, noticing how you're feeling today. Try not to have any judgment, and then gently letting go and finding presence in this moment. And we're going to bring the palms to heart center. Allow the corners of your mouth to turn up in a smile, and then open the eyes, releasing the hands. Then we're going to bring our right hand to the side of the mat, and we're going to stretch the left arm up and over. Now, if you find this easy, you can come down onto your forearm, but just ensure that both sitting bones remain firmly on the mat, and feel the stretch through your side body, keeping the chest open, making sure not to collapse, really reaching through that upper arm, maintaining integrity through your sit bones, and then walking the hands out in front, feeling the stretch in the back, and then planting the left hand or forearm on the opposite side of the mat and reaching the right arm up and over, again feeling that deep stretch through the side body, really activating through that arm and keeping those sit bones firmly planted on the mat. And keep breathing here, breathing deeply into the side body. And then again, bringing both the hands down in front and walking your arms to the other side, planting the right forearm or palm down, maybe seeing if you can go a little bit deeper with this time. And reaching the arm up and over, stretching deeply in the side body, keeping the chest open, sit bones firmly on the ground. Ensuring not to collapse in the neck, keeping a long spine, and then once more, making your way over to the other side, drawing the arm up, don't forget to breathe. And then releasing, and this time coming to the center and then releasing the head down. So forearms are on the mat. If this is too intense for you, you can stay up on the palms. Just ensure that you're getting a stretch in the lower back and also in the hips from your legs being crossed. Allowing the head to relax here. Breathing into that lower back. Inhaling to sit up and then change the cross of the legs. And again, exhale to release down, releasing forearms onto the mat. Notice if you can feel any difference between sides. Maybe you're able to go a little bit deeper with this one. Or maybe this is feeling a little more stiff than the other side. Just releasing here. And then your next inhalation, you're going to come up to sitting. And then just roll over your legs and come into a tabletop position. Ensuring that the elbows, shoulders and wrists are stacked, and that the knees and hips are also stacked. Have a peek through your knees and make sure you can't see your feet. Make sure your legs are running in a parallel line, and then we're going to inhale to arch the back and come into cow pose. Exhale, rounding through the spine and tucking the chin, coming into cat. And again, inhaling up, arching the spine, lifting the chin. And exhale to lift vertebra by vertebra, finally tucking the chin, feeling the stretch all through your spine. Inhaling up again. And then exhaling once more, really curving that spine, breathing deeply. Making sure to keep pushing through the feet, pushing through evenly in the hands, and just moving with your own breath. If you find any areas of tension, feel free to work there, moving back and forward. And then coming back to a tabletop position, curling the toes under, and pushing back to our first downward facing dog of the class. Feel free to find some gentle movement here, pedaling the feet, feeling the stretch in the backs of the legs, and also you can have a generous bend in the knees if this is feeling too intense for the start of the class. Just ensuring that you're pushing evenly through the hands and the feet, trying to maintain a flat back and lifting through the sit bones. Then we're going to bend the knees and take baby steps to the top of the mat, coming into a forward fold. Releasing the head, again bending the knees one by one, finding some gentle movement here. Feeling the stretch, again you can have generous bend in the knees here, shaking the head yes and no, and just feeling the release. And then on our next inhalation, we're going to come to standing. And releasing the arms by the side, rolling the shoulders back, tucking the tailbone, standing tall. You can have the feet hip distance apart or together, keeping the chin parallel to the floor. And next inhalation, we're going to raise the arms up, gazing up towards the thumbs. And exhale, hinging at the hips and coming back into a forward fold. Releasing the head. You can bend the knees here again. If you're struggling to reach the floor, you can hold the shins or the thighs or have a generous bend in the legs. We're going to inhale to come to a flat back position. So again, to have this flat back, you can have your hands on your thighs or your shins or have them on the floor. So just your version, and wherever you're working with today, just honour that. On next exhalation, we're going to release the head to the knees and then step both legs back and come into a plank position. So shoulders, elbows and wrists are stacked, creating one long line from the crown of the head down to the heels of the feet, pushing out through the heels. If this is too intense for you, you can come down onto the knees, and then we're all going to lower our knees, chin and chest to the mat and come up into baby cobra, keeping the navel on the mat. Exhaling, coming back to downward facing dog. So you might have to adjust the hands and the feet here. Again, finding some gentle movement, walking the legs. You can move the hips side to side, reaching up through the tailbone. The next exhalation, we're going to come to the front of the mat, step by step, releasing the head down, coming into a forward fold. Inhaling, coming to your version of a flat back. And exhaling to release once more. And then we're going to inhale, coming all the way back up, reaching the arms up, gazing up towards the thumbs. And exhale, coming back to mountain pose. Check your position on the mat. Rolling the shoulders back, hands are active, tailbone tucked. Inhaling to reach the arms up, gazing up towards the thumbs. And exhale to forward fold once again, releasing the head. Inhaling to your version of a flat back position. And then exhale to release the head once more, stepping back to high plank position. Again, stacking the shoulders, elbows and wrists. Then we're going to drop onto the knees, lower the chin and the chest down, keeping the elbows tucked in, and inhale up to baby cobra. Tuck the toes and push back to downward facing dog. Releasing the head, gaze towards the navel, reaching through the sit bones, trying to engage all the muscles in the legs. We go long, straight back. We're going to inhale and step forward 1 foot at a time, releasing the head, coming to a flat back position, your version, and releasing the head once more in an exhalation. We're going to inhale to rise all the way up again, bending the knees, reaching the arms up, gazing towards the thumbs, and exhale, release the hands by the sides again, coming to our strong Tadasana position or mountain pose. Once again, on our next inhalation, rising up. Exhale to bow down to forward fold. Inhale, coming to a flat back position. Exhale to release and step back to high plank. This time, if you're feeling strong, we're going to lower without the knees, coming to halfway in Chaturanga, inhaling to upward facing dog, and then exhaling, coming back to downward facing dog. Again, stretching through the tailbone, reaching up with it, evenly distributing weight between hands and feet, releasing the head, and then stepping 1 foot and then the other to the top of the mat. We're going to inhale, coming to flat back, long neck, gazes down, exhale to release, and inhale, rising all the way up, reaching with the hands, and exhaling, coming to Tadasana. So once again, rolling the shoulders up and back, finding our strong mountain pose, moving the hair from your face, inhaling to reach the arms up, exhale to bow, inhale flat back, exhale to release the head and step back into high plank position, rocking forward on the toes if you feel able to and coming down to a Chaturanga, or coming onto the knees, chest, chin, and baby cobra. From upward facing dog, come back to downward facing dog. And breathe here once more. We're going to inhale the right leg up. And we're going to bring knee to the opposite arm, trying to touch the left tricep or elbow. Inhaling the leg up to three-legged dog. Exhaling to the right elbow or tricep. Inhaling up and then squeezing knee to nose, hover here and bring the foot between the hands. Coming to a lunge position, finding your feet, allowing your feet to run on 2 parallel lines. We're going to inhale to bring the arms up. Exhale back to aeroplane arms. Inhale the arms up in the air. Exhale back into aeroplane arms, engaging the core, engaging the thighs, inhaling up. Exhaling to release the arms back, making sure not to collapse onto that thigh. Inhaling up, reaching the arms up. Exhaling back. And then releasing both hands to the mat. And coming back into a high plank position. Again, moving through a Chaturanga or coming to knees, chest, chin, baby cobra, or coming to upward facing dog, and everyone meet in downward facing dog. Lifting the left leg up this time, coming to three-legged dog, crossing the left knee to the right elbow or tricep. Inhale, lift the leg up, coming to the left elbow or tricep, hover. Inhale, lift up, and then bringing knee to nose, squeeze here, hold, and then bring the foot between the hands, coming to a lunge position, finding your balance. Bringing the arms to aeroplane, arms behind, making sure not to dump the weight into the thigh. And then we're going to inhale up to high lunge. Exhale back to aeroplane arms. Inhale to high lunge. Exhale to aeroplane arms. feeling your core engaging, making sure that front knee isn't coming over your ankle, inhaling up, exhaling to aeroplane arms, and then releasing both hands to the mat, stepping back into a high plank position, moving through a vinyasa of your choice, and then we'll all meet in downward facing dog. Lower the knees and just come back into child's pose now. Releasing here. Allowing your body to relax. You can have the arms out in front or down by your side. And just let your breath resume normal flow. From child's pose, when you're ready, we're going to push up into a tabletop position again. And then we're going to curl the toes under and push up into downward facing dog. From here, we're going to inhale and we're going to rock over and come into a high plank position. And then we're going to place the right hand slightly further central, so under the face. And then we're going to inhale, pivot on the feet, roll over and come into a side plank. So you can stack the feet here, or if this is difficult, you can bring your right foot out in front to make sort of bend at the knee, or you can have your foot planted in front. So just find what's working for you today. Reaching up through the arm and keeping a long straight line from the shoulder down to the feet. You can gaze up towards the arm. And then exhale, release, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So bringing the left hand under the face, rolling onto the sides of the feet, reaching the arm up. Again, you can have your version here, so bringing the foot up, bending the knee, or having the foot out in front, or stacking both the feet. And reaching up with the arm, breathing deeply. Keep breathing and release, coming into a high plank position. And breathe here, feeling the core engaging, feeling the arms engaging, keeping a long back, tucking the tailbone. Take a deep breath in, and then we're going to come down onto the forearms, coming into a forearm plank. So arms are running in parallel lines. Again, long straight back, tuck the tailbone. Keep breathing, keep holding here, feeling the core engaging, and then lowering the hips down, untucking the toes, and coming into Sphinx pose. So again, the forearms should be running in a parallel line next to each other. Elbows are stacked under the shoulders. Neck is long. And feeling the stretch through the lower back, through the core. Careful not to collapse in the shoulders. And just breathe here, allowing your body to release and the breath to return to its normal flow. And then we're going to lower all the way down, release the head onto the mat and arms out by the side, palms facing down. We're going to inhale to lift the chest off the mat, lifting the arms up, and exhale to release. And again, inhale to lift up, exhaling to release. Inhale the arms up, squeeze the shoulder blades together, exhale to release onto the mat. Inhaling up, feeling the back engaging, feeling the core engaging. It's really good practice to strengthen your back muscles. And lowering down and exhalation. Inhaling up, squeezing the back, squeezing the shoulder blades. Exhaling to release. Inhaling up and hold here. Feeling the back really engaging. The navel should be on the mat. Shoulder blades squeezing together. Neck is long and exhale, release. And just release your head to one side. And just relax here for a second or two. allowing the body to release. I'm going to move the head back to center. We're going to inhale the arms up, exhale, reach the arms out straight, inhale the arms back, and exhale to release. Again, inhaling up, exhaling the arms out in front, inhaling the arms back, exhaling to release. And keep flowing with your own breath here. This is a really good workout for your core. Making sure to squeeze the shoulder blades together when you come up. Exhale, release the arms out straight, don't lock the shoulders. Inhaling up, exhaling out, inhaling back, and exhale to release. Inhaling up, exhaling straighten the arms, exhale bend, and release. And keep working with your own breath here. Feeling the low back and the abdomen engage, and then releasing and resting the head again on the opposite side, and just rest here again. And then pushing back onto the knees, coming on to sit on your heels, and then shifting the weight to one side and coming to a seated position on the mat. So from here we're going to come into Navasana or boat pose. So first of all, just let the hands come behind you, finding the appropriate position with your back. You want to be leaning back onto your sacrum. Then you can lift the legs up with an inhalation. If you're feeling comfortable, you can release the hands from behind and grab the backs of the thighs, or you can straighten the arms out in front, in line with the shoulders. If you're feeling really confident, you can straighten the legs up. Again, just working with what your body feels like today. So keeping a straight back, keeping the shins parallel to the floor, keeping the legs pulling in, the arms are active. Exhale, toe touches the floor, inhale to center. And just moving with your own breath here, inhaling up and exhaling down. This is really good movement, really good at engaging the core, finding stability. Keep squeezing through the abdomen, keeping the arms active, keeping the neck long. Don't let those feet drop. And then we're going to lower for 10. Lowering on to the back, slowly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Finding a comfortable position on the mat. Hug the knees into the chest. You can rock a little side to side, massaging the lower back. And then hold the right knee in, clasp your hands over it. You can rock a little side to side. And then taking the left hand to the outer edge of the knee and just pulling it over to one side, releasing the opposite arm straight out in a T shape to the side and gazing over to the right. And just breathe here. Using your left hand to pull your knee deeper into the stretch, in the stretch in the lower back, the side body, feeling it in your pecs as well. The leg on the floor should be out straight. And then inhale, come back to center, squeeze the leg in, and then change legs. So again, finding some movement in the hip there, rocking a little side to side. Feeling the stretch. And then taking the outside edge of the left leg and pulling it with the right hand, coming over to the right hand side. Stretching the left hand out long and gazing over the left shoulder. Both shoulders should remain on the mat. And the leg should be straight out in front, the right leg. And just breathe here. Again, feeling that stretch in the lower back. Using the right arm to pull your knee further down with every exhalation. And just relax here in the stretch. Feeling your body release. And then inhale, coming back to center, squeezing the knees in. Finding some gentle movement here. Bringing the nose towards the knees and squeezing tightly. And then exhaling, coming to our final position of Shavasana. Arms relaxed by your side, palms facing upwards. Legs stretched out in front, allowing your feet to roll to the sides. And just relax here. Chin can be slightly tucked. If you want to grab a blanket or put some socks or a jumper on, you can go ahead now. And just relax here. Feel the weight of your body being supported by the earth beneath you. Noticing how your body feels after your practice. If it feels any different, you can feel your energy flowing through your body. And just bring your awareness to this. The sensations within your body. And then bring your awareness to your feet and your toes. And allowing them to relax completely. Bring your awareness to your ankles. And again, just relaxing your ankles. Allowing your lower legs and your knees to relax completely. Bring awareness to your thighs and your hips. And just allow them to relax. Bring awareness to the belly. Notice how it's feeling, if there's any emotion there. And just let anything you find go. Just let it go and relax. Relax the hands. Relax the forearms and the elbows. Release the upper arms. Release any tension from the shoulders. Allow the chest to completely relax as well. Relax the neck. Relax the jaw. Relax the skin of the forehead. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. And allow your mouth to relax. And just be here in this present moment. Letting go of the past, not thinking of the future, just being here now. Allowing yourself to have this moment. Allowing yourself to be in complete stillness. And just relax here for the next few minutes, knowing you have nothing else to do. Giving yourself this time. And then when you're ready, bringing some awareness back to your physical body, invite some deeper breaths. Moving the fingers and the toes, and stretching the arms up and over the head, stretching deeply through the toes, through the hands. And then bending the knees up and rolling over to the right hand side. Resting here, enjoying the last few minutes of your practice. And then when you're ready, keeping the eyes closed, pushing yourself up and coming to a seated position on your mat. Take a few deep breaths here and bring the palms to heart center. The light in me honors and bows to the light in you. Namaste.